As a child, you pray to become an adult. As an adult, you wish you were a child. Good day and welcome, my dear viewers. In the last video, we couldn't go to Alaji Kokode. No, we couldn't. We're going to do that and then continue with the next tabloid. So, uh, yes, it's here. So, first story. Pa Judge, weep not. You are your own enemy and corruption. Pa Judge, that's Father Judge or Elder Judge, weep not. You are your own enemy and corruption. Your own, in other words, you are your own enemy and your own corruption. Haba, wallahi tallahi, Baba Judge. I don't know. Well, let's see if we've done it before. Hmm? So, Haba is an explanation when something is excessively surprising. And then, wallahi tallahi is uh, prayer. eh? God the exalted, we pray for, we swear by God, God the exalted. Then Baba Judge, Father Judge. Now, I have no sympathy for you. Kra. I have no sympathy for you at all. Kra is Ghanaian language, a Ghanaian tree language. Kra, not at all. I have no sympathy for you at all. You deserve every bit of the allegation of corruption leveled against you at the Chief Justice Office. At the Chief Justice's Office. Next paragraph. Where did you study your law? Uh-huh. uh, where did you study your law? At your age and ranking. At your age and ranking now. At your age and ranking now. Does it not seem absurd for you to do what you did? Absurd is spelled S-O-B-R. Here in the paper. I don't know if that's the right side. I thought it's you. I believe it's you. I believe it should have been you. Okay. Uh, does it not seem absurd for you to do what you did? Next paragraph. Why is it that whenever the poor teacher's lawyer failed to come to court, you slammed 500,000 as a cost? But when those plaintiffs, but when those plaintiffs' lawyer failed to come they failed to come 3 consecutive times, and you postponed the case, you judge only, you charge only 200,000 one once each. Oh no, I don't know. I think it's one. I think it should be one each. Okay, once each. They they plaintiff have refused to pay to the defendant, into brackets poor teacher and company. And plaintiff here is separated, plain and then gap and then thief. I don't know if it should. I think it should be joints. Anyway, then next paragraph. Look at the look at the village where they come from. If they talk of the village, if they talk of the village that you and even their so-called lawyer are all bellyful. I think this thing shouldn't be if. I think it should be it is. I think it should be, it is, let me correct it and see. It is the talk of the village that you and even their so called lawyer are all bellyful. In other words, they all have big bellies or they all eat well. Next paragraph. That is corruption. You've been described big. Full stop. Why did you go into friendship? Why did you go into frenzied tantrums about the reported petition against you? You deserve the shame, insult, and any other sanctions. You are an apology of a judge. Next paragraph. Next paragraph. You people said your likes have made Kumasi a no-go area as far as truth and justice's delivery are. Full stop. As for me, Konkode, and my foot soldiers, we are like the smelling red ants into inverted commerce, ahuntahuma, 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 uh, column. If you make a little opening in any of your parts, we shall hurriedly come in. Full stop. Enter quick, enter quick, and spoil the whole body, because we are anti-crime, anti-corruption, and fully positive inclined in all what we do and say. Yes, indeed, you are Alajo Konkode. Uh, where did I stop? Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, enter quick and spoil the whole body, because we are anti-crime, anti-corruption, and fully positive inclined in all what we do and say. Next paragraph. We are watching. Full stop. You are on record as having listened to civil appeal cases which come to you from Huhud, from Huhudious angles of the junior courts, of which you have no jurisdiction. Full stop. Judiciary is not epitome of justice, fair way, and transparency. I think that's finished. And next story. That top so-called security capo, what do you say? And where are you now? Wallahi tallahi. I don't know why Kokode keeps swearing here like that. He say, Wallahi tallahi. Like if I have the capacity and rule of law on my side, I swear by my heart. But you've already sworn, I swear by my heart. Full stop. I would have sent you to jail at Kenkibiren in Ashanti. No, sorry, at Kempiren in Ashanti. Next paragraph. Why should I not? I have lived 90 years and 4 months, 3 weeks on the hard surface called Earth. Why you go could reduce 90 years? Let me see. Eh? About Albarka. Hmm? Uh, I have lived 90 years. View, take note. I have lived 90 years and 4 months, 3 weeks on the hard surface called Earth. Could it be true? Because he's being specific, even 9 months and 3 weeks. Hmm? Uh, uh, 4 months and 3 weeks. 90 years, 4 months, and 3 weeks on this Earth, hard surface called Earth. I flirted with security capus here and elsewhere. Full stop. Next paragraph. I know the FBI, CBI, These are Ghana security agencies, Federal Bureau of Investigation, and whatnot. So I know FBI, CIB, the Red Berets, Army Officer of Far East, China, Army Officers of Far East, China, Russia, Korea, and even the Cape, the Mafianso Major and his Red Brigades. But you, who lobbied the job for you? So here, Alhaji Kokodu has gone into lies. Alhaji Kokodu, if you are hearing, I tell you, you are lying. Huh? You are lying. Mentioning is of the fire is China, Russia, Korea. No, you are lying. Okay, let's go. Was it? But you, who lobbied the job for you? Was it the late Wawaful Sami Abacha's brother? Is it the way? Is it the late Wawaful? I don't know if Wawaful is an English word, but Wawa in Hausa means fool. So I don't know why he asked the fool. Uh, was it the late Wawaful Sami Abacha's brother, Muammar, Muammar, Muammar Gaddafi? Oh, I don't. I think he wants to say Muammar Gaddafi, but it's spelled Muammar Gaddafi. Muammar Gaddafi, or the Septuagint, or the Septuagenarian Nyashingbe Oyadima, Oyadima, I say Oyadima instead of Oyadima. Nyashingbe Oyadima of Menya. I will not go fame in Togo. I will not go fame in Togo. That's a question mark. Next paragraph. Whoever did it is the curse of Ghana's image and sovereignty. That was the biggest crime and reportic overdose that any big brother could do to the presidency. Next paragraph. Look at what is unfolding at the courts now. Sugri and his co-accused Johemfo in the Yanas case have been freed like I said long ago. So who and what killed the Yana and his subjects? May God grant them perpetual rest. Assalamu alaikum. Allahu Akbar. This case concerns a chieftaincy case in Ghana where a paramount chief in the north called Yana was beheaded. Mm, Okay, full stop. As for new paragraph. As for you and your so-called security gurus who know next to nothing about security, yet you lobbied for the big post, and yet you lobbied for the big post, posterity shall never give you for the shame, murder, for the shame, murder and perpetual anxiety and the eventual plunder of our state resources through peacekeeping at Yendi, Tamale, and the Dagbon in general. Full stop. New paragraph. You will go to the task. You will go to the fast. You will go to the fast track to face the consequences if I do not die at 106. If I do not die at 106 years. So, uh, fast track is a court I believe that's supposed to carry on cases very fast. Mm. Uh, if the former president says boom, you are criminals, you are dangerous and murderous, you say it is too strong a language, full stop. Last paragraph. But what are you? I pity President Kufuor and the gentle Vice P. the government, NPP, and Ghana. I think he wants to say the government of NPP and Ghana. Uh, last story, third and last story. That two known lawyer in Kumasi, you are a thief. Plain. Eh? Alaji Kokode doesn't mean words. Hmm? That two known lawyer in Kumasi, comma, you are a thief. Look, Papa lawyer, you have chosen a noble profession, but I'm sorry, you are a thief, a rogue, extortionist, fraud, very dishonest, and criminal who deserve to be in that big wall bordering Wesley Methodist at Adum Banks of Ghana and prisons flats. So it's referring to the biggest prison in Kumasi. Full stop. In Kumasi, Ghana. Uh, I know your father and others, like the late Mr. Mia, like the late Mr. Mia and Mr. Mensah of Adansima Chambers, all in Kumasi. I know lawyers like Mr. Sapo, Papa Datsun, comma, like lawyer Sapon, full stop. Papa Datsun, comma, Asari, comma, Asumedu, Sechi, comma, Kodua, comma, Boachi, Boachi Anaglate, comma, Dennis also, comma, also Tutujari, Osei, Tutujari, Adai, and host of them, full stop. They are honest, great, and exemplary, but you are a crook and shameless, full stop. Why do you collect legal fees and refuse to go to court for that equally corruption, judge? Oh, I don't know. I will read it as I see so viewers can see if it makes sense or not. Why do you collect legal fees and refuse to go to court for that equally corruption judge to bully the poor teacher? I think he wants to say corrupt judge. Okay, let me reread it. For that equally corrupt judge, I think so. For that equally corrupt judge to bully the poor teacher, you're with fantastic fines for cost of absence. So, I don't know if these are printing errors or I think they are printing errors. Ghana. So, next paragraph. Uh, Next paragraph. God has seen your misdeeds and shall punish you in my prayer. Okay, sorry. This is correct. God has seen your misdeeds and shall punish you. Is my prayer. Full stop. A lawyer must be a lawyer, not a gambler. Next paragraph. Full stop. Next paragraph. Have you not seen bribed? Have you not been bribed by the plaintiff, comma, those villagers whose mouths are always open? They are talking like parrots, and I've heard all you are and I've heard all. You are an apology of your late father. He was exceptionally good and great. Full stop. Next paragraph. You can be good and great if you go by the ethics and principles of your job. Full stop. Next paragraph. You have shamed the bar in Ashanti and have added another minus to the perceived judicial corruption in Kumasi. I think it's to be specific, but he says to specific. Full stop. In Kumasi, let me correct it to be specific. Okay. Last paragraph. Ora, we are a weeper. We are a weeper. Don't shame your father's ghost, lawyer Banza. Lawyer Banza. So Ora is Mister. We are a weeper. You are a Thief. You are a real thief. A weeper. You are a real thief. Don't shame your father's ghost. No, the father was good. He's just unlike the father. And then the last sentence is lawyer Banza, bad lawyer. Okay, so now that we've done Alaji Konkode, let me see if there's anything else to do. No, nothing less to do. Let's go to the next paper. Unfortunately, the papers are not following orderly according to date, and so I think we skipped one paper. I haven't found it, or it's placed somewhere, misplaced somewhere. And this is the next paper. It's a paper of August, Monday, August 25th to August 31st, 2003. Price 1,500 cities. Love and life. Uh, Six positions. Let me read them and then show you the headlines, the pages. Six positions of the week. Pastor seduces woman through spiritual healing. Know all about Manya. I killed my baby. So let's go to paper pages 2 and 3. Pages 2, page 2, and page 3. So page 2 is dilemma of the maid servant. Doctor declares Evelyn pregnant. These are stories. Then, pastor seduces woman through spiritual healing. Deputy Commissioner of Police George Obing laid to rest. Love brewed at uh, love brewed at Guama Mankasim. The annual ritual is then. Who killed my baby? I don't want to hurt her feelings. My husband is not ambitious. His ringworm is easily treated. I have a bad temper. My friends are selfish. Then we come to string back through, and that is page 4. It's page 4 for you. Then we go to page 5. They are all full of stories. Haruna visits Michael Snow. Makoko speaks. Then jokes. Then quotation of the publisher. Let me read the quotation first. You can force a horse to the riverside, but you can't force it to drink. Then we have an area of jokes. Jokes. All right, center pages. Always foreign news. I mean, news foreign to Ghana. Then, invitation, economics, that's page 4. They are not very important. Then the journey to Charles Taylor's land. First encounter, landlord's daughter by Kojo Batun. These are stories. My wife's best friend. Then we go to Alaji Konkodi. That's page 10. Hmm? We come to Alaji Konkodi. And then Ghana Telecom has sacked the chiefs. First encounter, not very important. Maybe not newsworthy, I would say. So, so I killed my baby. These are teenagers, usually teenagers asking uh, the questions of teenagers. Hmm? Let's go to strange but true. Very educative. Strange but true. Uh, Greatest flow. The greatest flow of any river is that of, sorry, the greatest flow of any river is that of the Amazon. Is that of the Amazon, which discharges an average of 4,200 of 4,200,000 gallons of water per second into the Atlantic Ocean, rising to more than 7 million cusecs. Cusecs in brackets. Cusecs is spelled Quseccs. Cusecs in full flood. Full stop. The lower 900 miles of Amazon average 50-FO feet, and in some places reach 300 feet in depth. In depth, rivers is 60 times greater than that of the Nile, and its 8 trillion gallons drinking, industrial, farming, and electricity power. Next story. Highest waterfall. Mm. The highest waterfall, into brackets, as opposed to a vaporized bridal veil, bracket close, or inverted commas close, is the Salvo Angel, in brackets, Angel Falls, in Venezuela, the Hugo Chavez country, in Venezuela, on a branch of the Carao River, and an upper tributary of the Carrion, with a total drop of 3,212 feet and the longest single drop of 2,648 feet. It was discovered in 1935 by a U.S. pilot named, named, I say names, by U.S. Let me correct, by U.S. pilot named Jimmy Angel, born December 8, 1956. Full stop. He was crushed nearly on October 9, 1937. Full stop. The fall, known by the Indians Cherub Meru, was first reported by Ernest Shanzi, by Ernest Sange, La Cruz in 1910. In 1910, full stop. Next story. Underground lake. Reputedly, the largest underground lake the Lost Sea, which lies 300 feet underground, in the Craig Head Caverns, Sweetwater, Thames. This Thames, Sweetwater, Thames discovered in 1905. I don't know if it should be then. At time. It covers an area of 4.5 acres. It covers an area of 4.5 acres. Okay. Next story. Largest lagoon. The largest is Lagoon do Panto in southern Brazil. It is 158 mi long and extends over 4,110 square mi. Hmm, Pardon me. I know some tourists would like to go and see it if they didn't know about it before. Mm. Then now, next story. Deepest lake. The deepest lake is Ozero. Is Ozero Bekal in central Siberia, USSR. It is the 385 miles long. It is 385 miles long and between 20 and 46 miles wide. In 1957, Oakborn, the Lakes Oakborn Lakes Oakborn crevice was measured. It says measures. Hmm? Okay, was measured to be 6,365 feet deep and hence 4,872 feet below sea level. Again, tourists who have money would like to go and see it. I don't have many capra. I don't have capra cover. I don't have. I would have liked to go and see it. Mm. But even transport money to move from one place to another is a problem for me. For me. Okay. Uh, and hence 4,872 feet below level. Okay. Next story. Most intense rainfall. Oh, difficulties attend difficulties attend rainfall regions for very short periods, but the figure of 1.5 inches in 1 minute at burst, full stop. Guadeloupe, yes, Guadeloupe, as the French call it. I believe most people have heard it before. Let me read it again. Difficulties attend rainfall regions for very short periods, but the figure of 1,000, but the figure of 1.5 inches in 1 minute at Boss Guadeloupe. Next story. Active volcano. The world's largest active volcano was Mauna Loa. Into brackets 13,677 feet, bracket close, Hawaii, which erupted in 1975 and in April 1984. Full stop. It has a dome 75 miles long and 64 miles wide, a lava flow that occupies more than 2,000 square miles of the island. Its pit crater measured its pit crater measurer. I think it's measured. Hmm? It, I think it should be measured. Here is measurer, but let me fix measured there and see. Its pit crater measured 4 square miles and is 5,000 to 6,000 feet deep. It has averaged one eruption every 3.5 years since 1932. It shouldn't be very. It shouldn't be very. It has, let me correct it. It has measured one eruption every 3.5 years since 1982. So you can see, strange but true, these are real signs. Hmm? Real signs in the tablet. uh, Fireball. The brightest fireball ever recorded, ever recorded photographically was one observed over Sumaba, comma, Czechoslovakia, uh, Czechoslovakia, comma, December 4, 1974, by Dr. Zenek Sefi, by Dr. Zenek Seplicha, comma, which had a momentary magnitude of 22 dash or 22 dash or 10,000 times brighter than a full moon. Next story. Earliest recorded eclipses. For the Middle East, lunar eclipses have been extrapolated to 34 to 3,450 years BC, and solar eclipses to 4,200 BC. So solar eclipses were discovered first before lunar eclipses. An important piece of information, isn't it? next, next story. The trial of the Great Comet of 1847 trailed for 209 million miles. Full stop. The bow shock of Holmes, the bow shock of Holmes comet of 1892 once measured. This is one measures. Okay, once measured 1.5 million miles in diameter. Full stop. Last story. Longest name. The longest name for any star is Shirmakin. Can I call this? Can I call this? It's Shirmakabtishashutu in the Arabic for under the southern bone of the bull. In Arabic, it means under the southern bone of the bull. Oh, sorry, horn. Sorry. In Arabic, it means under the southern horn of the bull. Mm? Shuk makap. Shuk makap tis hashuntu. Uh-huh. I think I'm doing well now. It's shur. It's shurnak. Shurnakab. Shurnakab. It's shurnakab tis shutu. Let me show you how it is spelled here. It's spelled here. The viewers can. It's where my finger is. I'll remove my finger now. So, and that's the last story under Strange But True. I've read the quotation for it from the publisher, and the middle papers to for those in the foreign lands and the Western countries will be. The rest are not important. I think I saw jokes somewhere before we go to Allergy Concorde. I saw jokes somewhere. Aha, jokes right here. Jokes. First joke. A teacher wanted the answer to a mathematical question from his students. This was what went on between them. Teacher, Kofi, if you have 10 apples and your friend takes 5 out of them, what will be the answer? What will be the result? A class teacher gave his, I think this is a repetition, but even the answer isn't there. A class teacher gave his students classwork to do, and this was what went on between them. Teacher, Yemwa, what are you, Yemwa, what are you doing? Then, copying Philip's work. What are you doing? Copying Philip's work? Yemwa, no, sir. I'm just checking in case he has written answers similar to mine. Okay, we've done that. That has come. This is a repetition. Okay, let's see this story, this joke. There were three boys who attended school up to class 2. They met their teacher one day and for three they asked him for 3 questions which might be asked when they went in for an interview. The teacher told them the teacher told the first boy that if they went, they would ask him how many people wanted the job. he should say, we three. The other will also be asked they wanted why they wanted it, and they should answer because of money. The other will also be asked why they wanted it, and they should say because of money. While the other will be asked when to start work, he should say the earlier the better. On their way, up. On their way, they beat up a man, and some policemen arrested them. They asked who killed him. They asked who killed him, uh, and they said, "We three." Why? And they said, "Because of money." Mhm. Mr. Lai, the school principal, received a call. I think that's the end. Then Mr. Lai, the school principal, received a call. Mary cannot come to school today, said the caller. Mr. Lai asked, whom am I speaking to? The caller said, my mother. Oh, these are repetitions. Next story. There was a blind man who sat by the roadside begging. Uh, oh, please. Oh, form a queue. We've done it before. Kofi went to church and was able to get a seat near a pretty lady. He started talking to the lady about love. The lady shouted, oh, leave me alone. This is a repetition. I will never have you until you accept Jesus. It's also a repetition. Two thieves, Zoxy and Castro. I think this is a new story. This hasn't been read before. I don't think so. Two thieves, Zoxy and Castro, were put in the same cell for stealing a watch. Oh, it's also been done before. So please, viewers, go to my earlier videos. You will find them there. There is not much time for us. We must do Alaji Konkode. I think again, Alaji Konkode will take a pretty long time and therefore should be deferred to the next video. And maybe we would quickly do it in the next video and then go to the signs in the Quran. They are very important. So we'll be switching from signs in the tabloids to signs in the Quran, God willing. I don't know how long it will. Otherwise, the video may last even an hour or more, which is not good for us. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. Bye bye.